Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we will be solving a guesstimate question which is usually asked in many interviews, be it product management interview or consulting interview. So let's get started. Today's question is to estimate the number of shampoo bottles sold in India. Okay, so what will you do now? You will pause the video and think through it. Don't jump on the solution, first think and then continue with the video. Also, please check other playlists and the videos from the I button at the top. I have created videos on business strategy, machine learning, resume tips and tricks. You can also book a slot with us on TopMate if you want to get your resume reviewed or you wanted to have some mock interview. You can book a slot with us. I have put the link in the description box, so do check it out. Back to the question. As usual, the first step is to understand the question and ask as many clarifying questions as you can. So here, if you think about this question, we are asked to estimate the number of shampoo bottles sold in India, right? So what are the things that should come into your mind? Think harder. The first thing I would like to clarify with the interviewer is he asking explicitly about the shampoo or he is also considering conditioner or body wash as well? So let's assume that we are explicitly talking about the shampoo here. Then the second question I would like to clarify with the interviewer is about the size of the bottle, because there are different type of the bottle in terms of size. So let's assume that we are talking about the medium sized bottle, something around 200 or 250 ml. The third question I would like to clarify is about time frame. In what time frame are we calculating? Do we wanted to calculate it monthly or annually? Let's assume that we wanted to calculate it annually. So finally, the last question about the end customers. Are we also calculating shampoo bottles sold to hotels, stays, etc. or are we thinking about the end consumer household? Let's assume that here we are thinking about the end customer household, means directly B2C sale. We are not thinking about the business to business like hotels. Since we have clarified the question, it is time to comprehend and set a goal of the problem. So the goal of the problem is to calculate the annual sale of the medium-sized shampoo bottles which are sold directly to customer in India, right? So now let's start with the high-level equation and walkthrough of the solution. We will start with the Indian population and then we'll divide into urban population and rural population. From there, we will be calculating the urban household and rural household. Then from each urban and the rural household, we will be finding out household which use shampoo, right? Then we will be calculating household which use shampoo bottle. Why it is important? Because some household use big bottles and some still use sachets. From there, we will be calculating the annual number of medium-sized shampoo bottles sold in India. I think the approach is straightforward. Let's start putting those numbers. The Indian population is around 1.4 billion. Out of those, 30% belong to urban areas. That gives us around 400 million urban population. 70% belong to rural areas. That gives around 1000 million rural population. Now assuming 4 people in the urban household, that will give us around 100 million urban households. And same assuming 5 people in the rural household, that will give around 200 million rural households. Now let's assume 80% of the urban household use shampoo, that will give around 80 million shampoo household from urban population. And assuming only 20% of the rural household use shampoo, that gives around 40 million shampoo household from the rural population. Now let's assume that 70% of the urban household use medium size shampoo bottle. Rest 30% either use big size bottle or they use sachets. So that gives around 56 million shampoo bottle household from urban population. Similarly, assuming only 10% of the shampoo household from the rural population use bottles and the rest other majorly use sachets. This gives around 4 million household. Now adding both, we are having around 60 million medium sized shampoo bottles household in India. Now we can fairly assume that around 4 medium bottles get consumed in India. So this will give around 240 million medium-sized shampoo bottle get sold in India. I hope you have learned something new from this video. If you have any doubt, please do comment in the comment section below. We'll try to answer your query. Please subscribe to our channel or you can book a slot with us for any mock interview. Till then, keep learning and keep watching.